Hello, welcome to the new Revive Beauty channel. I'm Janette Anderson, celebrity makeup artist. Over the next few months we're going to be doing some makeup tutorials, starting today with Jodie, who's going to be getting married in April. So Jodie, we're going to be doing a bridal makeover for you today.
Yes,
so you're getting married in April in Cyprus.
Yep.
So it's going to be hot, hopefully.
Absolutely.
So what kind of look have you thought that you'd like to go for?
Well, I'd like my makeup to be slightly different to how I usually wear it.
Right.
And the look I've been going for is a smoky eye,
Yeah.
white kind of flawless coverage on the face,
Yeah.
and probably a nude lip.
Right. Okay.
That's the kind of
and,
idea
and
I've
hair wise, have you thought what you'd...
I think I'm wanting up, but I wouldn't mind experimenting with maybe up and down, just seeing what looks best.
Okay, well we'll try a couple of styles, you know, and we'll try some makeup looks and see which you like best.
Okay, great.
So I'm going to start today by doing the eyes on Jodie, and I'm going to do smoky eyes, and I'm going to do the eyes first before I do the airbrush makeup, because you can wipe the face after. If any little bits fall down on the face, it's always good if you're doing smoky eyes to do the eyes first before the base. So I'm going to start first by using MAC Indiana Wood all over the eyelid. So I'm just going to go over your eyelids first, Jodie, just giving it a wash over the whole eyelid. This one's nice because it's got a little bit of sparkling, so it'd be nice for a wedding to just give a little bit of a shimmer. Blending and blending into the socket line. So I'm going over the eyelid with this round brush, and the round brush is better because it you can get into the socket line a lot easier than a flat brush. So this is the one I've been using. Right, so I've done that. So next stage of the eyes is to get the smoky look with a darker. I'm using this Smashbox Full Exposure palette, which is wonderful. It's got an array of sparkle colours there and then matte colours here. So I'm going to be using the darker colours for Jodie's smoky look. Right, you just look up, Jodie. I'm going to do a soft line underneath with the darker brown of the palette. Getting as close to the lid as you can and the eyelashes, right underneath the eyelashes. It's very difficult. Jodie's got such wonderful long eyelashes, so you've got to get right underneath and blend. Don't be afraid to mix the colours, you know, you can roll your brush around a couple of the colours to use the darker ones. And don't worry if it drops onto the face, because that's why we've left the airbrush foundation till the end, so that we can clean the face if there's any spillage onto Jodie's cheeks. I've used a small round brush to go underneath, and then using a thicker brush I'm going to take a darker colour to go on the outer edges of the eye here. Start here in the socket line, but on the outer edges. Blending, blending, keeping it as soft as you can. Trying to keep the colour dark on the outer edges. I'm going to pop a bit of the lighter colour, the highlighter one, just underneath your eyebrows, going right up to the top underneath your eyebrow, and it will emphasise your eyebrows into a better shape as well as give you a bit of lift at the eyebrows area. And don't be frightened to go on the inner eye here, because that will give you a bit of lightness there. I've used a bit larger round brush for doing that. Just always remember it's blended so there's no hard lines. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a line just along the top lid as close to the lashes as I can, but to sort of stop it from being so hard, I'm going to do it in the darkest of the eyeshadows from this palette. So keeping it as close to the lashes as I can, just work it along. So I've done you an eyeliner on the top using the very soft powder instead of a gel liner. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to your eyes with the mascara and your eyebrows, but I'm going to work on your skin now. I'm just going to do any concealing and under eye, if that's okay. So I've done the eyes. I've not completed it with mascara or the eyebrows, but the beauty of doing a smoky eye without the base on is you can then get your cloth, a wipe, and you can wipe any bits that you might have dropped underneath or on your skin. So the first thing I'm going to do for Jodie's skin is I'm going to use this Smashbox primer. It will help the makeup hold, it will even Jodie's skin out, and it will also help the base stay a lot longer during the day. So this is me putting it on now, so I'll say it. So I'm going to put this primer all over your face, It'll help the base stay on and it will stop any shine you might have. You can see it already mattifying your skin now as I'm doing it. So that's the primer done, Jodie. So I'm just going to do some concealing and under your eye, and then I'm going to apply the airbrush. So this is the concealer I'm going to use. I like this one, it's a MAC one, NW20, and I'm going to put some under the eyes. It's good for this because it's quite a little tiny bit heavier, and it will last longer during the day. So this is good if you've got any dark circles or anything that you want to cover. Go right into the corner of the eyes. It's like a triangle I tend to go by, working from like down here, up here, onto your cheekbones. I'm using a wide flatter brush for this because you can get right into the corners and under your eye and just blend it away onto your cheekbones. So that's the concealer. Next up, I'm going to use one of my favourite products. It's called Dior Skin Flash, and it's just an amazing product if you just have any slight darkness under your eye that you might want to lift and highlight. So I'm going to use this on Jodie's eyes next. So with that done, we're ready for the airbrush makeup now. So now the foundation, I'm going to use the Silverjet airbrush machine. I've been using this machine for years. I'll just kind of show you. It's a small machine and you fill it up with, these products that I'm using are the Temp 2 airbrush makeup bases. For Jodie, I've decided to use a few drops of 5 mixed with a few drops of 4. And you fill the machine up and you can see, if I just show you briefly, it's a bit noisy I'm afraid, but you just flick it on and you can do this makeup as light or as heavy by me adjusting the lever on your skin, as light or as heavy as you want the build up to be. And this makeup, it's silicone based, so it should last all day and it can give you a very, very good even skin. So I'm going to start this airbrush now, Jodie. So you just close your eyes and relax. And I can build this up as... Did you say that you wanted quite a light base?
Well, I want quite good coverage.
Good coverage. Well,
I do wear my foundation quite thick usually.
Got to think
so not too light.
It's going to be like hot out there though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, well, we'll build this up and we'll see how... that's the beauty of it. You can just build it up to however much you want it. So that's my airbrush done, so I'm now going to just give that a powder. So I'm just going to give this a very light powder. This is a favourite of mine, it's a MAC mineralised powder. It's very, very fine and it sits well with the airbrush machine. So I'm just going to dot it in areas of Jodie that look like they might have picked up any shine. I've used a big angled powder brush. So now for the cheeks, I'm going to use Tom Ford Frantic Pink Blusher. These are a bit of a luxury item, but for a wedding day, you've got to go, the special one. They're quite expensive, but it does have like little pigments in it of sparkles, so I think it'd be nice. Just on top of the cheekbones. I usually say to people, smile, and then I can pick up just like the apples of your cheeks. Blend and blend. So that's the Frantic Pink Blusher. Now I'm going to go back to your eyes now. I'm going to go back to the eyes now, and first I'm going to look at Jodie's eyebrows. I'm going to use a pencil by MAC called Lingering. And as Jodie's got very nicely shaped eyebrows anyway, all I feel I need to do is fill in any little gaps that she's got to shape her eyebrows. But if you do have any problems, Revive do a wonderful service where they can wax them or thread them, so if you do need any of that for your special day, I could recommend the eyebrow shaping. So now the eyelashes, I'm going to use Terry's Black Waterproof Mascara. So I'm just going to apply this to your lashes, which are amazing, I've got to say. They look like false lashes, they're amazing, but you don't need any false lashes, but I do think that Revive do this wonderful express lashes that are brilliant for wedding days, so that if you did feel, anybody brides feeling that they want that bit extra, they apply them. You can have a trial and see how you get on with them, but they should last you about 3 weeks, so they'll take you right across your honeymoon. And once you've had them on, you don't need mascara or anything, and they're brilliant. So I'll give those a chance to dry, and then I'll do some on your under lashes. Just look up for me. So there you go, Jodie, that's mascara. So I'm going to go to the lips now, and Jodie said she'd like quite a nude lip, so I'm going to use this one by Charlotte Tilbury called Pillow Talk. So I'm just going to do your outer edge of your lip, and a good tip is, with it being a nice pale colour, is to fill the lip in with the pencil, because your lipstick will have, for a wedding day, a lot more time it will hold for, because you can't be topping up your lips all day long for photographs, so this will help it last. It's nice when you've had Jodie that colour, you know. I like that. I'm going to finish the lips off with a pink lemonade. It's a nice corally matte lip gloss just on top of this for Jodie's lips. Just to finish the look, I'm just going to use NARS Gaiety. You can see it's quite a nice soft pink, and I'm just going to lift the apples of Jodie's cheeks. So that's just finished your cheeks off. So we're just going to give you a final look with some hairstyles and try a few different looks for you.
Okay.
So we're now going to try a couple of bridal hairs to go with the makeup. I'm going to do a down style, half up and half down style with a veil on to start with, and then we'll do one that's completely up. So we gave Jodie a half up, half down style. I loosely tongued all the hair and then just did backcomb the crown area and gave her quite a high crown, and then we just pinned half the hair up and put the veil in at the back. For the second hairstyle, we've just kept the hair exactly the same, loose tongs all the way through, kept the crown quite high, and just basically pinned the style up, but into a very loose style. Jodie did say she just didn't want anything stiff, so we've kept it very natural and loose looking. So that finalises the hair and makeup, and Jodie's decided to go for the second look with the hair up, so I'm going to ask her how she feels about it. Have a little look there and see what you think.
It's lovely. Yeah, just what I was looking for.
Good.
Really like it.
Well, you have a really lovely day. Hope
Thank
it all
you.
goes really well.
Thanks so much.
So that's it then. So if you've enjoyed our videos, please subscribe to this channel, because we'll be doing a lot more in the future.